This is a big sigh of relief for Wayne Taylor and for his young son.
There he is there. There's the man, Wayne Taylor. Remember right at the beginning of the show when he said his wife Shelley said, could we just freeze this moment in time? They were just talking about their two boys being on the pole position. They could possibly have both boys win. It doesn't look like it's going to happen in GT, but it may happen overall for Ricky. Here we go, the run to the end, the final 4 minutes.
And remember the rules. Pruitt can't even initiate a pass on these GT cars until he hits the stripe. That's what he did perfectly. He'll get through the 88 here right now, but meanwhile 59 is on pit lane for that splash of fuel.
Got a little sideways coming into his pit box, Lee Keane.
And there goes Ricky Taylor. Pruitt's got not much he can do about that.
They can afford to fill him up almost. Yeah,
they could. They could.
Stretching his legs. The run to the end.
What about redemption for Lee Keane? He had the lead here last year, and the team made a call where they didn't wait for that wave by, and the wave by came back to really almost hand them the victory here today.
Going to be a 3-time GT winner here at the Salem 6 Hours of the Glen in 3.5 minutes time.
They got to talk Ricky through this. There's no way Scott can make up that much of a deficit in just 1 lap or 2 laps. Just calm him down, make him hit his marks.
Remember, the good news is he shouldn't really encounter any traffic because everyone's just gone back to green. It should be clear sailing in terms of the racetrack ahead of him.
It'll be the first time if he hangs on for back-to-back victories for a Dallara in Daytona prototype competition. Lock-up, big lock-up from Ricky Taylor.
No mistakes, Ricky, come on.
Easy, Ricky, there's no pressure, no pressure behind.
That's the voice of team manager Simon Hodgson.
It's going to be this lap and one more. 59 now, back on track and still holds the lead by about half a lap.
Early Haywood, Donnie Leatherwood.
Now they just got to get it to the finish line. They know it.
Wow, they caught a little bit of a break there. Just the positioning of the DP cars around them, and the DP cars not coming to pit lane meant they were trapped, had nowhere to go.
2 more loops.
2 more, I don't think that'll go there. Maybe.
Let's look a little further back. How's the situation for third in Daytona prototype? Gurney still holds on to it, but only just. Oz Negri is right with him, and Darren Law is right there in the line as well, fighting over that final step on the podium.
There's Gurney, and here comes the rest.
Well, this is a good shot in the arm for the 99. I'm pleased to see this after what happened at Lime Rock with Alex Gurney. They've had some tough times this year. Another podium will boost them.
But the 5 car's got some damage there. Clipped something or someone and has peeled that fender back.
Darren Law will have really bad aerodynamics, not very good straightaway speed now because of that.
Another good run though, another top 5 finish. Keeps them right in the mix points-wise.
There's the bit missing.
1.5 minutes remain in the Salem 6 Hours of the Glen. Well, you have to go all the way back to 2009 for this car, this team, to lose 3 in a row. Coming to the white flag this lap. Yeah, Wayne, come on, you can smile. He's almost there.
He's not going to smile until this is over. And it's not over.
And again, I think the good news is he shouldn't come up on any traffic to make his task that much more difficult. He doesn't have to read anything. Just hit your marks. No pressure. Don't force the brake zones too hard. Just carry your speed through the corners. Be careful in the brake zones. Just bring it home. Should be a white flag this time.
Yep. There it is.
White flag, all clear track, all clear track. Just remember the debris between 6 and 7.
Good advice there.
I'll tell you what, Ricky Taylor is so respected by all of that SunTrust crew. They really believe in this boy, and when you got that confidence going backwards and forwards, that really makes the performance that much stronger by the team and the crew and everyone working together.
And they say oh, there's Donnie Leatherwood from Brumos. This is big. They're looking at their first GT victory in a long, long time. That's the heritage of Brumos, is GT racing. But they say if you can't accomplish something in your own life, you'd love your kids to do it. Wayne Taylor, in his illustrious sports car career, has never won the Salem 6 Hours of the Glen.
Good point.
Well, his 21-year-old kid is just about to do it.
Max the Axe is going to get his first one as well.
There's the GT side of the story. White flag for Lee Keane and Andrew Davis. And Donnie saying, come on guys, let's band together as a group here. Hurley Hayward won here back in 1969, was his first victory at Watkins Glen. Hurley never did the 6 hour either. He never won it, I should say. He did many of them, but we never went to victory lane. So very special stories in both Daytona Prototype and GT.
You'd have to think that Bob Snodgrass is looking down and smiling right now on his team. What a job they've done here today. Still got a half a lap to bring it home.
Yeah, Ricky's in collect mode now. That's perfect. He's got it back down.
Revolving door of co-drivers for Max Angelelli over a number of years. There's stability at this team. It's the second year in a row for Max the Axe and young Ricky Taylor. And guess what? Stability in victory lane as well, because they come all the way to the checkered flag. Back-to-back victories for Wayne Taylor's SunTrust team. And Wayne's 21-year-old boy is a Salem 6 hour winner. The first for Max the Axe as well.
That is an emotional win. That is a long 6 hours when you've had the dominant car and all you can do is lose the thing. They executed perfectly.
And Ricky gets to bring it home. That is awesome. Donnie Leatherwood.
Lee Keane is steering this famous 59 Brumos Porsche all the way to victory lane. Bob Snodgrass is looking down on this right now. You betcha. In the spiritual home of Brumos Porsche, this one is going to be very, very special.
2 corners, you'll be home.
And that's what the guys are saying. This one's for you, Bob. It may not have been the biggest field to take the flag at the Salem 6 hour, but this one has been a memorable one. The first victory in 2011 for Brumos back in GT racing. A podium at Lime Rock, victory lane here at the Glen just a week later. Andrew Davis and Lee Keane victorious at the Glen.
They better calm down before somebody gets hurt.